Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Take on Tottenham. My name is Ben and this is my take on Tottenham. And full-time result in the FA Cup, Wycombe 1, Tottenham 4. Very much a game that the scoreline doesn't really represent the game for me. I feel like 4-1 was very, very harsh on Wycombe. I thought they were set up very well. For a team that is bottom of the Championship, they definitely made Spurs work for it tonight. I know we weren't fielding our strongest 11, but they definitely made us work for that result. And I think it was 3 goals in the last 5-10 minutes max. It doesn't really tell the story of the whole match. Not going to dwell on it too much. I said Spurs have gone through. They will face Everton in the next round now because they beat Sheffield Wednesday yesterday. I'll start off with the poor. I thought Toby was a bit poor today. I'm not a massive critic of Alderweireld. I believe he's probably our strongest centre back at the club at the minute, and I think the traditional pairing is him and Dyer. But I just thought he had a bad night tonight. He was trying to do a few of his long balls from the back. None of them were connecting with anybody. I felt like he was at fault for the goal as well. I think Steve Sidwell was saying in commentary that he was just too tight to the defender, let him then put the ball across. And sort of Sanchez as well. It was, granted, it sort of came at him quite fast, the ball across, but it was just a little flick my leg out, see what happens. There was no real trying to do anything with it. And obviously it went to a Wycombe player and he buried it in the back of the net. So I felt like they were both at fault for that goal. More Toby. It was just a bit frustrating, really. Despite him scoring, I thought Gareth Bale was really poor tonight. He had so many chances, big chances that you'd expect Gareth Bale even now to have tucked away. He had 3, maybe 4 really clear-cut chances, and he's just wasteful. Not to say that it was just him. Spurs in general were wasteful today. So many chances to score. The match could have been done by half-time if Spurs had decided to put their shooting boots on. But Spurs were just wasteful today, and luckily they survived an FA Cup scare. Sort of time was going on, you sort of felt a bit more like this is going to be sod's law. Spurs have shot after shot after shot, miss, save, crossbar, whatever, and you just were waiting for the traditional Wycombe go down the other end, have one shot and score the winner sort of thing. Luckily it didn't happen, but it's one of those things. It just tends to happen, and I was really waiting for it. Luckily it didn't. And even 30 minutes into the game, we had 0 shots on target, and that's where I'm going to come in and talk about Vinicius. I thought he was very poor tonight. I have quite big hopes for Vinicius. I would like to see him play alongside Kane at some point, but the minute, he's kind of only playing in these cup matches. He scored a hat-trick against Marine. 2 of those goals were pretty much right in front of the goal line, but I just thought he was very poor today. Didn't really offer too much. He tried to get going, but it just wasn't falling his way. Harry Winks, I thought he had an up and down game. He got man of the match. I don't know if I would have given him man of the match. There was a few ups, few downs. He was making some really good runs, some really good passes. And then sometimes his shooting was just wayward. There was one shot where the corner went out to him. He looked like he was about to drill it towards the goal, and it went out the stadium pretty much. Ups and downs. He scored a really good goal. It was a really tidy finish, and obviously that sort of sent us on our way to get the other 2 goals after that. But a bit of an up and down performance. More up than down, but still, yeah. Positive performance. I thought Lamela and Lucas had some good game time today. Again, sort of similar to Vinicius. I really felt like they struggled to just really get going. I thought Lucas was better today than what I've seen in the last couple of weeks. He was doing a lot of runs. He was sort of actually going towards goal and creating chances, which is what we want from him. what he's been lacking for the last several weeks, really. But it was really good from him today. Lamella was just doing what Lamella does, and he's causing issues, which is really good to see. Son, Kane, and Ndombele, of course, they're all in form, and they all got brought on, and the class that they have shone through. Ndombele getting two good goals, and yeah, it was really good. Little cameo performance from him. Sonny went close a few times. He even set Ndombele up, and Kane was just a threat. He nearly got a goal, but Kane was just a threat, and I'm fairly certain Wycombe defenders would have not been looking forward to the sight of seeing him getting ready on the sidelines. So that's it. Like I said, it is a massive sort of. We definitely survived a potential scare tonight. It was a real sort of potential banana skin type match. We're seeing it quite a bit recently. The most notable example will be Man City. Really struggled for a majority of their game against Cheltenham, and then within a few minutes the game was done. Sort of very similar to our game. So, but I'm glad that we're through. We're through to the fourth round. Was it the fourth round or the fifth round? No, we're through to the fifth round, sorry. We're through to the fifth round. We face Everton at Goodison Park, which will be a very, very difficult match. Everton are really good, doing really good this season, and that will be very difficult. So we will have to definitely field a strong side. I hope we do. So next game, big game on Thursday night against Liverpool. No real way to have a guess at how that one's going to go. Liverpool very much out of form. As I've said to a number of Spurs fans this week, Tottenham love putting a team back in form. It's just how it just ends up going. Most teams would love to probably take on Liverpool at the minute, but I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'm also aware that Liverpool can just, I never write them off. They even though Salah and Firmino and Mane aren't scoring too many at the minute, they're still a threat. So we're going to have to be on it on Thursday night and hopefully get a bit of revenge for the game seems like a few weeks ago, for a few months ago. So I'll see you guys on Thursday night. Hopefully with good news, but we'll wait and see. And yeah, let me know what you thought of the cup tie. And I'll see you guys on Thursday night. And as always, come on you Spurs.